I have a new poll here for you guys from Huffington Post and YouGov, and it basically sums up the entire general election perfectly. Listen to these numbers. They say, just 24% of Americans say they'll be enthusiastic if Hillary Clinton wins the presidential election, while just 20% would be enthusiastic about a Donald Trump victory. 35% would be outright upset if Clinton wins, while 44% say the same of Trump. Okay, let me remind you, these are the party's nominees, and they were just picked. Like, it wasn't that long ago. It wasn't like, oh my God, they've been in power for like 7 years, so we're just sick of seeing their fucking face everywhere, so approval ratings tank. And, I mean, if you want to make a comparison here, compare it to Obama. Now, I think he's a giant mixed bag, but according to a recent poll, he had a 58% approval rating, and then there was a newer one that had him at 55. But for those of you who don't understand that, at this point in a president's time in office, that's unheard of. Even if you're a good president, you're hovering around like 43% because people are just tired of seeing your fucking face. They just got their party's nominations. Now, to be fair, this isn't just favorability rating. This is, are you enthusiastic? So it's like a step up. Like, are you excited about this person? But I just told you 24% for Hillary Clinton, 20% for Donald Trump. And actually, this poll is a good one for Hillary Clinton because we did different enthusiasm numbers the other day from a different poll. And of the base, so of the Democratic base, just 45% are excited for Hillary. Of the Republican base, 53% are excited or enthusiastic, I should say, for Donald Trump. These numbers are historic lows. All right, not only that, we covered the story a while back. Do you know what percentage of the American population picked these people to be the nominees of the parties? 9%. 9%. When I read that number, I started, entertaining the idea of mandatory voting. I mean, we have jury duty that's mandatory. That's something, it's a civic duty, you gotta go do it, and it is what it is. There's ways out of it, obviously, but you gotta show up. It's just one of your responsibilities, one of your duties as, funny word, one of your duties as a citizen. So other modern nations, a bunch of them have mandatory voting. Like, oh no, you have to go. It's not a choice. You have to go. What I would give right now for a Bernie Sanders versus Rand Paul general election, I was just saying it in the lead into the show. I think I might give away a testicle. I might do that. I might give away a testicle in order to have Bernie Sanders versus Rand Paul. For America, I would lose a testicle. I'd lose a ball for you, America. And you know what? Here, I'm going to go wacky here. Even for Bernie Sanders versus John Kasich. Now, John Kasich, he kind of is like a fake moderate, because if you actually look at his policy positions, he's fairly extreme like the rest of the Republicans. But I'd even take for Bernie Sanders versus John Kasich, I even might give away a nut. Because, god damn it, man, look at Hillary Clinton, look at Donald Trump. It's just nothing but an endless record, an endless stream of lies and flip-flops. Now, this isn't to say they're both exactly equal. You guys know who I think the lesser evil is. But bottom line is they're both evil. And I want it to stop. I want it to stop. I want to have choices where we don't feel like we're picking from the lesser of two evils. And I think the only way to accomplish that is to get the money out of the system so you have a battle of ideas and competing philosophies between the two candidates, as opposed to competing special interests and donors. I mean, right now we're just having a conversation about whose special interest and whose donors and whose corporations and whose billionaires are going to run the country. Is it going to be the ones backing Donald Trump, or is it going to be the ones backing Hillary Clinton? And in some cases, they're the same. In some cases, it's Goldman Sachs backing both of them. We covered the story yesterday. Donald Trump wants a Goldman Sachs guy to be the Treasury Secretary. Hillary Clinton, we all know her deep ties to Goldman Sachs. So the system is corrupt and it's rotting, and the establishment acts like, nothing wrong here. Yeah, something's very wrong here when just 24% of Americans are excited about Hillary Clinton, 20% are excited or enthusiastic about Donald Trump, and only 9% of the country pick them. It doesn't get any worse than that.